If you're wondering what constitutes a violation of a restraining order in Massachusetts, it's important to understand both the definition of a restraining order and the specific actions that can breach its conditions. A restraining order, often called a protective order, is issued by a court to protect you from harassment, abuse, stalking, or by threats from another person. The order typically sets specific guidelines that your harasser or abuser must not cross. Violating any part of these conditions is considered a breach of the order, and here's what that might include. Contacting you. The most common violation is making contact with you. This can be direct contact through face-to-face meetings, phone calls, texts, or emails, or indirect by sending messages through a third party. Coming near you. Often, the order will specify a minimum distance your harasser or abuser must keep away from your home, workplace, school, or other locations that you frequently visit. Simply being too close to any of these places can be a violation. Threatening or harassing. Any form of communication that can be deemed threatening, harassing, or even just unsettling to you constitutes a violation, regardless of the medium through which the communication occurs. Physical violence. Any act of physical violence against you or your property is a clear violation of the restraining order, regardless of any previous relationship or circumstances. Damaging property. Destroying or damaging your property is also a violation, as it can be seen as an act of intimidation or aggression. Possession of a firearm. In Massachusetts, if a restraining order is in place against your harasser or abuser, they're generally required to surrender any firearms they own or possess and may not acquire new ones while the order is in effect. It's crucial to note that the specific terms of a restraining order can vary widely. The court tailors each order to the circumstances of your individual case, so the restrictions imposed can differ. For instance, in some cases, a restraining order might allow for certain types of contact, such as coordinating child visitations through a third party or legal counsel, but prohibits others. Violating a restraining order in Massachusetts is considered a criminal offense and can lead to severe consequences, including arrest, criminal charges, and potentially jail time. Each incident of violation can be treated as a separate offense, which means penalties can accumulate quickly.